Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is the Yukitsu Times. Welcome to my channel, welcome to a little bit of Age of Wonders Planetfall. So, we're going to be doing the Amazon and the Xenoplague, and I don't expect to think that this is an amazing combination or anything, but the reason that I'm doing a full playthrough of this one in particular is because I do think that this is going to be one of the instances where Xenoplague does work. I think that Amazon Xenoplague is pretty okay, but also it's going to be one of those moments where I can sort of showcase and talk about why I don't really like Xenoplague as a secret tech, why I think it's kind of not as interesting as it really could be.
Amazon sister.
So anyway, let's jump on in on this, as again it's extreme difficulty, but a lot of other things to make the game go a bit faster. Someone's asking, it's like, why do I play on the settings I play on? I play on the settings I play on to try and make the game a bit faster. Especially like the game speed, the starting resources and units, those apply to the AI as well, so it's not like it makes it any easier for me, it just makes the game faster. So let's see how things go. So we start off with an alien or animal type unit. In this case we get a wild harrier. I don't think this one evolves. Yeah, it just gains extra critical at top. This one's already actually pretty damn scary as a sort of unit, so that's going to be fine. And then of course we've also got our stuff over here. Now, I don't see a ton of forest, I don't think, around here, but we'll probably be able to make do. A lot of energy, which is a bit awkward. I think we sort of scoot down this way to figure out what's going on. We might just want to take out these guys and ask them for their stuff, but let's go ahead and talk to them. Ooh, you know what? I've done this before and I'm gonna do it again. Every time your starting quest is like way across a whole bunch of water and bullshit, I'm just not interested in playing that. It's just if you ever get a start that is that just nonsense, I don't like playing it. Even though there's realistically, like, you could play it and you'd be fine, or you just say you don't care about that mission, you can figure out where that's... Well, actually, no, not in that case. For that one you can't, but... yeah, the game is sort of not amazing as far as playing those early turns, and then those early turns just sort of spiral off and you feel like you're behind for a lot of it. Because you haven't accomplished anything, you just wandered halfway across the map for 15 turns, probably failed a mission because it was too far away.
The collapse of the Union has freed you from ancient dogma, and the slow-moving...
Well, this time we're starting further north, it appears, and we got slightly different stuff. Forsaken. Probably going to ignore the Forsaken. I don't think that they necessarily gel too well with Xenoplague or with Amazons. Nothing terrible, but nothing special either. And again, I don't see a ton of forest, but we do see some like further down here. Like clearly this is a forest, this is a forest, so if we took here as our starting one, we could get our double science for late into the game. We could do this for industry, and that would be pretty strong. And yeah, I think this is actually not a terrible start. It's a really weird one, but it's not terrible. Is this, what kind of settlement is this one? This is Ruins Arctic? Okay. The thing is, we can also turn other things into forests later on, but... Alright, this time we started off with a Hopper Hound, which is pretty good, actually. Let's talk to them, accept that mission. So we'll be clearing out a bunch of stuff over here, and that's fine. We'll get our other scout to head down here and figure out what kind of forests these are. Ooh, actually, we can cheat. So these guys have told us what kind of forests these are. Now, the reason that forests are so important is that basically I can make them each give me plus 10 to our production, while still being whatever it is that they would naturally give, in this case, food. So that's pretty powerful. In this case, we probably ignore it for our capital, but we can use it to really make a powerful food settlement or something like that. So this guy's going to head down towards that, and we're going to start heading our army up towards these guys. Oh, shit. You know what? Oh, this is relatively fine. These guys will have to just catch up and go back this way later. Alright, fine. So, for our starting settlement, I kind of actually want to get this one, even though it's kind of opposite of the direction we're going to be moving our army. Like, I could go over here and take this out right now. Actually, you know what? This way we'll be joining up with these guys. We'll gain access to those bonuses faster. It's not my favorite way of doing this, but I think it'll work. Let's get the Central Biofarm, because we're not going to be doing a ton to get us food early. And we want to be specifically fighting certain types of enemies here as well, anyhow, so... Let's do that. Let's move you guys onto these guys. These guys I can't infect. They're immune to that, so we're just going to kill them. Auto-resolve, it's fine. We could head down here real quick. Some Cosmite. I don't need that right yet, though. So we're just going to head back up here and start working on this stuff. Alright, and looks like we're finding more food pickups. Lots of food pickups this game. Alright. Looks like there's a movement thing here. Hopefully I can make it. Nope. Oh well. Doesn't really matter that much. Alright. So, for our first section, we want to get that science exploitation, which is good. Then after this, we'll need... Doesn't look like I'll be able to get an energy exploitation out of this settlement here. Oh no, nope, yeah, no, I won't be able to. That's a bit unfortunate, but... does mean I have to think about what the next one's going to be. Probably actually will be one of these, like, naughty growth or something like that, or maybe the psychokinetic growth or something like that, just to get access to those bonuses there. I won't be able to get the reduction in cost for my units, which is a bit of a shame. So first, early off, you need Alpha Strain Inception, and we're going for Dispersion. You just sort of rush that tech as these guys, and we're going to get Verdant Awakening rather than worrying about the other stuff first, because we want to get this plus 10% bonus, or plus 10 construction bonus, like, really early, which is quite powerful. And next up, we're going to get Dispersion here. And for this, we're going to get Biomatter Repurposing. Normally, something I'm not super a fan of is like rushing these sort of techs, but you kind of have to with this secret tech. So now we can access Ecological Construction. Ecological Warfare is also really strong. You'll want both of those eventually. But Ecological Construction for right now is pretty powerful, plus 10 to production, and it'll scale up pretty quickly. Alright. We're already at population 8 here. Grab up Stone Rifts, I think. Which of these production ones do I want? I probably want the energy one, because if we don't have access to an energy one, we're going to have a little bit less money, and more money is important for the way things are going. Alright. Let's grab the science here. Good, good, good. Some Cosmite, and we might be able to talk to these guys pretty soon, which would be a nice bonus. I don't feel like I need to improve our food all that much right now. Let's go ahead and actually just pump up science a bit. Still have some in food, but should be fine. Alright. So is this taking effect yet? Not yet. That's fine. So the way that we do infection early on is that we have to use our operations, which is a bit of a shame in some ways, but there's exactly 3 of them. I'm gonna go ahead and hit manual combat here. What we're trying to do, of course, is to get as many pustules as early on and as quickly as possible. They're a fairly weak unit. They're not going to be as good as, for example, our Hopper Hound right now, because our Hopper Hound is quite powerful. It also upgrades, so the fact that it's an upgrading unit, the fact that like the base stats for it are much higher when you're playing as the Amazons, like these numbers are not what they normally are. These are vastly boosted numbers. Does mean that these guys are going to be able to do some interesting stuff here. Wish these guys would cluster a little bit more. I'm going to try and move my units so that they're sort of all in a lump here. I think we go for even more cover here. I'm just going to go like this. So if we move like all of our other units across this way, the odds are pretty good that they're going to move all 3 of their units across to try and fight them. Because these guys, like, obviously they've got melee and a shotgun. They're not going to try and fight me from way the hell across there. They're probably going to link up with their other buddies. And that is the hope. These people are going to just have to be in a really weird spot. With Amazons, you normally want to be adjacent to terrain because you gain bonus range when you're next to terrain. But I think we got a tactical resupply, which is really bad for Amazons, actually. Klepto's a bit of a mixed bag. Sometimes you get something really good, sometimes you get what we got. Let's do the scan on their most dangerous unit. Oh, I can't. I'm not in range. That probably tells me that they're going to have a hard time getting in range, too, but... ouch.
Operations ready.
I think they're still too far away. Could just Parasitic Strike these 2. And then use our Parasites to take out this guy, maybe? might be what we do. Alright, worked on both of them. Now, these fellows here are stagger resistant, but that's not quite stagger resistant enough to deal with this nonsense, so... Or maybe it is, actually. No, no. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Fantastic. Huh. These guys being blinded, I'm not as worried about them. Just in general. Could probably go ahead here and just do this.
Enemy down.
Don't think that other guy's even burning right now. Right, well... Let's head over here. They've resisted the infection, unfortunately. See if I can put that one to sleep. This other unit's blind and affected by other things, so he's pretty much less likely to be effective here. Okay, so this one. Ouch. Part of that's just because those guys have really low health. Okay, where's our Biomancer? Over here. And these guys are blind, so they won't counterattack.
Enemy annihilated.
I don't know, move over here, I guess. There we go.
Enemy killed.
Got all 3 parasitic infections.
Victory
Maximum
is
chance,
ours.
still low, but... Nope, didn't get a pustule. Now, you can just repeat the battle over and over and over again to get those, but... Let's see, what have we got with these guys? Well, there is some organic stuff here that I would like to do, so let's take out these guys first, if we can. So we can auto-resolve this. These guys are pure mechanical. They don't have anything that I want there. Let's go ahead and get the Specialist Training Center for now. Also got some stuff I have to build here. I wouldn't mind getting the Skirmisher Barracks, so we will. Let's see here. Let's just move you guys down to like here or something like that, and you guys can get ready for next turn, because we want to get as many of those people either being turned to our side, because we can possess animals later, or we want as many pustules as possible. Part of the problem with this combination is that you do sort of have this sort of internal war of, do you go for more pustules or do you go for more other stronger animals, because you can't get much stronger things with the Amazons. Alright, so got dispersion, that's good. So what we want to kind of get to is Primal Override, which is going to get us access to the ability to take over animals. So that's something we're going to want there. And you can upgrade those guys with Xenoplague upgrades, and some of them are quite good for that. Get Frontier Facilities as well now. We can get Biomatter Repurposing up and running. Or prep training. There we go. So that'll take us 3 turns before we've got that activated, but we'll still fight these guys. We'll leave the other guys alone for a little bit. Although I might want this level. I wouldn't mind getting the Bladehound Hopperhound. These guys can also like metamorphosize into the Hopperhound Eviscerator, so they have a lot of sort of stuff they can get to. Alright. So this one's going to be not necessarily the best kind of fight, just in the sense that one of these guys is in the air. These other 3 have to clump up pretty badly, but they should clump up pretty badly here. So we'll see how we can manage this. Just focus all our firepower on the air unit. Okay, so this is a tactical supply charge. Yeah, it's a tactical supply charge. So this is a majority unit. That's the one that we're going to want to potentially hit with scan. We're going to have our guys moving across this way. I feel like this is a new map. I don't recognize this setup here. Oh no, might just be a different angle. Hard to tell. Anyway, so I don't want to move necessarily too far in range of these guys here, but can't remember what the different distances. I'm pretty sure this means they'd have to run, which would not really bother me if they did. So I think we can move up to here pretty safely. And shields up. And we're just going to use that unit sort of as a lure. Hope that they'll cluster up, try and fight it. We can also run this guy up here as a lure if we'd prefer. This guy's got skitter, but still not necessarily that good in this case, because they're all like melee anyway. I think the Ripper Beak, or whatever the hell it's called, can actually reach us there. Alright, they're doping up. Hopefully they don't split here, but if they do, we can try and go for whatever... Yeah, I figured that would happen. Alright, they are clumping up a bit. They're not clumping up as much as I would like necessarily, but... we can hit them up with our... Parasitic Strike. The Drop Pod, I think, would be pretty useless here. These only have a 65% chance. Wow. Okay. Well, we'll try it. Got them both. Alright, fantastic.
Enemy eliminated.
Alright, let's see if we can leap. Combat jump. I can't just jump behind him. That does technically help. Supposed to be focusing our shots against air units, but if we just get rid of this guy, would be pretty useful.
Enemy down.
That's our melee being used for that. Could blind this fellow. That would potentially be useful. After thinking about it, I'm actually going to waste my time and blind him anyway. No, I can actually kill him now, I guess. Thing is, I'd have to combine both these attacks here. It's got a mix of poisoned and dead.
Enemy destroyed.
Which is a pretty useful combination for me to put on him. And that should be all of them. So this unit's taking some pretty big lumps, but you know what? We can also run it behind here. Get that flanking shot with that. Okay. Oh, I can't land behind this one from that angle. Okay, fair enough. Can I reach from there? I can. This particular air unit's like one of the weaker ones I found.
Enemy down.
Alright.
Our forces are victorious.
Can I please get another pustule? I can. Perfect.
Objective completed.
Okay, so we now got an extra unit here. I can just go after them, and I'm thinking about it. Got upgrades for our commander. I'm going to go for Biology Expert. What this does is it gives you +2 bio-resistance and +5 health on your biological and cyborg units, which is pretty powerful, actually. The other bonus there, I kind of want to go for Archaeology Adept, but we'll have to do that later. And we'll get that once we take out this thing. So yeah, the question is, do I go for these guys? Well, actually, what are they standing on top of here? Population. Production, never mind. Okay. Well, the thing is, I don't have anything in queue, and there's nothing I want built that quick. Oh, okay, so we'd be getting this, so we'd be getting our industrial exploitation. Okay, getting that done faster I think is worthwhile. What are our odds of... So we've got 2 things that can infect now. I'm gonna wait. Alright, so you guys, xenografted muscles. Confirm, you guys. the plague pods. And these guys as well, the plague pods. Which, these guys are a lot worse at using them compared to the Biomancer. Biomancers, I think, are fantastic with plague pods, but xenografted muscles on these guys. You can also add, like, grenades to your hopper hounds, which is kind of funny, but... Alright, so we'll let those guys rest for a bit. Whole stack of them. Now, in this case, I don't think we're going to focus very much on getting Paragon units, honestly. Like, Paragon units are pretty good. But, yeah, actually I was saying I was going to take that just so I could upgrade this faster, but I kind of don't care enough. Yeah, I wish I could get that faster. I have to get some other techs first before I get that thing faster, though. Next up, let's go ahead and grab Research Development.
What is the purpose?
And Mind Control, Primal Control. So this one at least isn't animals, like these guys. So, at least there's that. Let's hit auto and see if we get a... Nope, we don't. Okay. Sometimes you can just hit auto, and if you get a pustule, you just stick with it, and if you don't, then try again. But our ability to infect this time is going to be way better than it was previously. Oh yeah, now they cluster up, jeez. Alright, well, whatever. Okay, so, could I run up here and hit those guys in the flank? No, they're a bit too far away. I was hoping I could hit those dwarves in the back there, but... Oh no, actually, I could. So, not the Biomancers, but these guys. So, can I reach there from here? I'm hoping we can get a blinding arrow that gets them both. Looks like we can only get the one regardless, so still gonna do it. Just do this because it's a flanking shot and it deals a lot of damage. Not necessarily the smartest of moves, but it is worthwhile when you can do it. Might as well just swarm forward here. These guys can actually move up like this because they don't need the defensive stance. The skitter can sometimes take a place of that. And I'm just going to scan whatever the hell. It doesn't really matter what we're scanning. These guys maybe. Alright, you guys. Ooh, I could have used this one. I wish I had known that. Alright. Even more staggered. Even more blind. I think one of them actually doesn't really care, but... Alright, let's head up here. Them all blind and staggered and stuff like that. It's not a huge threat even if I run all the way up here. Graze on a grenade, yeah. Ow. Why would you punch me? It's like it's the most risky move they could take there. Alright. Ouch. Alright, got that parasitic infection on that unit. Got parasitic infection on that unit. Okay. 65% chance on these guys. Wow. It's pretty low. Got him, though. Okay. Good, good, good. And I think we just throw, like, a grenade on these guys here.
Enemy eliminated.
And we're just gonna do another grenade over here, since we can heal my damaged unit that way. Now, the unfortunate thing is he still has the ability to shield bash from there, but that's probably fine. Ouch. You bastards.
Enemy destroyed. Victory is ours.
Alright, so we had 3 infections. No pustules, unfortunately, but that's fine. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna head over here. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. So the thing is, I kind of want to capture this guy rather than turn that one in. But we can kill those guys. Huh. That's interesting. 100 production for a golem, that's not too bad. We do want to build another, or we want to build our first colonist pretty soon here, but we're doing okay for now. Potential syndicate colony. Alright, and our scout over here has found some assembly. So, we might want to start throwing grounding harnesses on a bunch of units, because those are one of the factions that has arc damage. I don't know if they're syndicates, or synthesis, rather. They might be.
Objective completed.
If they are synthesis, then we're definitely going to want some other options there. I'm going to move to here, because I don't want to actually join up just yet, obviously, because we're still moving. Chase them down. Let's see if I can get an auto pustule. I can. Alright, let's keep it. And did we get... I think we're still one turn away from primal control, so we leave that as is. Let's have you move down to here. You guys down to here. Sort of organize like that, maybe. I don't know. And we do want to upgrade this guy with, like, plague pods, I guess? I don't know. We can also remove his arc weakness by throwing on the grounding harness, but we'll see if we end up in a fight with stuff. The defensive shot's pretty okay. It's just, this is a weird unit. Let's just do this so I can get some access to Blight if I need to with that unit. Because you never know when you need to be able to turn things into infected monstrosities. Anyway, so where were we going to put another city down? Probably one around here would be pretty good, since it would give me access to more Cosmites. Or here, maybe? I don't know. Ooh, there's some more Cosmite over here, too. We would have to probably fight pretty hard to keep any of those, though. Let's, get our scout to loop back up and around. I want to potentially gain access to something. Oh, more assembly. Jeez. Interesting. Okay, so I want potentially to have someone come in and talk to Jundwin or whatever, but we'll have sort of both our scouts heading in that general direction, I guess. And over here, we probably want the colonizer. I should probably get it. Okay. Did I not? Huh. Alright, fair enough. Let's do it like this. So we should have the ability to steal that Hopperhound Blade Maw now. And if I had other things I could do, I think Sleep also works to make it more likely I can capture it. Increasing it to Strength 12 is actually pretty good. But the other guys, obviously, we want to turn into pustules. Let's see here. These guys have a leap attack, so I can worry a little bit about the threat range. But these, my version is a lot stronger than theirs, so we'll just hang out and see what happens, I guess. I don't really technically need both stacks here. I'm going to accidentally get the levels on these guys. Is that enough to go back a turn? Because I really don't want the levels on these guys. No, it's fine actually, because that'll level up these guys faster and they can upgrade to the level 2 version faster, so that'd be okay. Alright. Yeah, so the thing is, do I have to put them to sleep, or what was it? I can't check right now, but just scan these guys up. Anything they do from this distance isn't really going to cause me that much damage, and I can just immediately like swarm them with attacks, so it's not like they've got any area of effect or anything like that.
Operations ready.
Alright, cool. So, Primal Override. Oh, I don't have enough juice for it. Okay, you know what? Let's actually go back a bit. Okay, so load game. I'm attacking with the wrong person, and I needed more juice in the tank to actually be able to use that. So, can't actually do this one yet. That's fine. I guess it depends, like, how badly do I want that unit. Pretty badly, but let's see here. So what I'll have to do is take area surveillance. Let's see, if I want to steal this stuff, this little thing here, I could just build a quick scout, and I have got enough money to like purchase it, so I wouldn't mind having another one of these guys available either, so I'm just going to do this. Come on, let me actually pick on the thing. There we go. Alright. Alright, so they're asking us to go to a hospital to massacre a bunch of stuff, so we'll go do that instead first. It's not going to be exactly what we're looking to do, but...
Take in the natural world.
Alright, select new research. Let's go ahead and grab... Don't mind regenerative bioessence. I think what we want to grab for now, though, is going to be... militarized strains, I think. It's a pretty good one. And over here we need area surveillance. Which is a bit unfortunate. I would like to not have to take that right yet, but oh well. Alright. Where are we? And is this a good place for anything? This doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look great, but it doesn't look terrible. The Yellow Pill Biofarms being nearby here is actually pretty good, so let's just turn this into a settlement right away. Forgotten being a little bit unhappy about that's fine. They never seem to mind that badly about that sort of thing. Alright. And we'll need 30, I think, for that. Alright, so it's just doing something slightly different than last time, I guess. Alright, looks like we got the plus 30% now, so we can go ahead and shuffle you guys over one. You guys are standing on an ambulance. I don't really care about an ambulance, so that should be fine. There's volcano stuff here. Got a pustule automatically. Perfect. Perfect.
Objective completed.
And we should be able to get to like size 6 stack here. So I can actually use one of my units to just walk a little bit further, but I'm just going to leave that be for now. Let's get environments and conditioning. They want Cosmite, 12 of it. That's not that bad. Okay. A little bit far away, but should be okay. 32 for that one. Alright, we'll take that over. This place needs probably to get some standard military infrastructure pretty quickly here, but let's grab that. Let's grab this. Can I purchase this off the bat here? I might be able to. Or I might just buy this, because it's cheaper and it'll make that other stuff faster, so it's probably okay. There are just rampaging mobs of whatever that I'll probably have to fight manually against, but oh well, sometimes you get free stuff out of it, so. Alright, and there's this fella. So we'll have access to that, and that's fine. And then the other Cosmite that we'll want is over here, and I kind of want to get it from, like, all the way over here, which is pretty far away, but probably not the safest idea to try and go that hard on that. Especially, I probably also want to get access to the Blue Light Lodge. I'm going to head over to Technology Park here. Okay. Let's get these sector upgrades. Oh, here comes some stuff. This should be fine because they'll run into like reservation drifts or something like that, and it technically starts with an upgraded, upgraded whatever, so that should be fine. Could grab Force Genesis. That'll help on our macro a little bit, but not much. I think I'm gonna grab the Destroyer mutation already, which feels faster than I would normally want it. Get a hero here. Okay. Move them this way. For some reason, it's like the Amazons that have the floating whatever it is, so it's kind of weird to me that they do. Okay, so let's have you do this. We should be able to... Okay, I can actually capture this Hopperhound Blade Maw or whatever. Because I should have 4. No, I still have 2. What the hell? Could have sworn I got another thing for Operation... Oh, no, I started. No, I did get it. What the hell's going on here? Alright, well, strange. We'll just kill all these guys here, I guess. Pretty quickly and efficiently, probably. Maybe. I don't know. Scan on... Doesn't matter. Just throw it on this guy. I don't really want to run into like melee range with these guys just because if he jumps me I don't get the skitter bonus or anything like that. There we go. With that stagger dropping his movement speed, he should have a hard time actually making it into melee combat against us. I love the movement animation on those guys, it's so janky. Alright. And then Pustules to the rescue. Or something. I don't think to the rescue is the right word. The other reason that I'm playing this right now is because, you know, it feels appropriate given the times. It's part of the zeitgeist, I'd say. Alright. Got the parasitic infection off, which is great. They've missed.
Operations ready.
Okay, and I feel as though, like, I don't know why this mind control is not working. Yeah, sleep inheritance is it. Okay. We'll have to deal with that in a later moment. Alright, this is a weird thing for this big guy to be doing, but let's check this. Okay, so that got both of them. Perfect. Just like little tiny little jerks just swarming across this one guy here. I don't want to close into melee against this guy because he'll explode. So, just want to make sure we don't have that being a problem there. Oh, I'm blocked in. Alright, fine.
Enemy down.
This is like the most dramatic overkill I've had in a long time here. Okay.
Victory is ours.
Looks like someone got a level. I don't know if that was our general. Got standard military infrastructure. That's fine. But, yeah, we're sending you back towards here. Yeah, so what I oh shit, that was what I did wrong. Okay. Well...
Operations available for priming.
Okay, so I'm gonna prep potentially sleeper xenomes. They take a whole bunch of penalties to that sort of first turn there. So it's a pretty big bonus. As well as some damage. Won't necessarily use it for quite a while, but having it available is always good. Alright, fair enough. I feel like a lot of the AI are expanding away from me, which is nice. Okay, so this is a Devar. La da da. Okay. Want to check this guy out, I guess. Set up to here with these guys, maybe. Take out those droids, because they're not going to do us any favors. And I need to wait one more turn to get the upgrade I need. So I was looking at the wrong one when I was thinking of that. Oh, there is something interesting over here. Okay. Yep. Definitely want to clear that out. Ooh. I think I might have to fight both stacks if I fight that, so I'm not going to bother yet. Just going to move over one and see what happens. Wait for them to separate a little bit. Okay, who are you guys? Devar? Don't really want to take over Devar settlement all the way over there. Okay. Could get a Sentinel, I could get... I'm going to get Reputation. It's not really that important, it's just if I get it here, it'll probably get killed, so not really that useful. I think we're going to potentially have some problems defending Yellow Pill Biofarms, because I think it might get attacked by these guys. It's not too scary a stack, but there's a second stack over here. Can I get some more money somewhere? Just a tiny bit. Let's see if there's some items I can sell. Well, could I sell this thing? Wow, I haven't actually found anything. That's interesting. Cool. Right, well, that's all very well and good, I suppose. Oh, this place getting attacked is fine. I'm okay with that. Quantum Leap Institute. Maybe we save up to get that? Or I could grab this for now, Naughty Growth, or I could grab this one instead. I should probably grab this one instead, because this one will get me a little bit of money. And we are not doing too hot on money. Yeah, this is going to be a problem, because it's going to be one attack and it's going to be the other. You know, I'm just going to let that get sacked. I'll just send a scout to reclaim it.
Just...
There we go. Alright. So we had a scout somewhere. Not sure where it went. Kind of want to grab another improved military infrastructure here just because where it is. Alright, here it is. Okay. So the thing is, we can just swoop this down, retake the spot. Not a huge deal. Next turn we'll be in a position to do that. And it's annoying, but we'll be fine. Let's get that. Let's get Military Engineering Guild. Let's grab the Agricultural District. And let's have you guys go ahead and smack these fellas. We should be able to get this freaking guy. Ooh, or we could get some Liquid Flames. These guys evolve into some pretty interesting stuff as well. Alright. So, in any event, though, this episode's gone on for quite a while. I think we're going to call this one an episode, so I hope you found this one enjoyable. We should be back pretty soon with the next part of this one. We'll continue on with this fight. Auto-resolve is not as much an option, which is probably another reason I get irritated by this particular setup here of using Xenoplague, but still, yeah, it is the way it is. So anyway, hope you found this episode enjoyable, and of course, as always, hope to see you guys all next time.